What's the purpose? Because I'm gonna have to experience this again tomorrow. Chores never end, dishes never end, having to feed my family never ends. And you start to it kind of seeps the joy out of your day. Do you ever feel like that? There's moments and times where us moms kind of forget to pour into ourselves, and I'm here to share with you certain things to kind of just add into your daily little things. And it doesn't have to be long. It could be 3 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes. Things that you can incorporate that will add more joy. And why does that matter, Vanessa, is what you're asking, right? Well, it matters because our kids can feel everything that we're feeling. They are extremely intelligent beings, and for us to think that we're able to hide those things from our family or our kids is silly. Okay? They can they can see by your body language that you are not feeling joyful. They can read our facial expressions and understand that something is wrong. And whether it's you're frustrated or you're upset, you're feeling resentful, you're feeling exhausted, you feel like you're not going to catch a break, you're feeling like that, and they're feeling it too. And these kinds of things matter. So, some ways to incorporate random things into your life that will bring about more joy, which will take not only that heavy load that you've been carrying of these expectations, but also it will be able to make you feel light and energetic and silly and playful, because joy absolutely matters. Can't say it enough. Joy matters. So, what are some silly things and things that you like to do when you were younger? If I can think about some things or that I liked to do back in the day, it would be singing, it was dancing, it was roller skating. So, those are some things that I enjoyed. Okay, so if I know that about myself, I'm asking you, what are some things that you like to do when you were little? And what would make you feel good? How can we incorporate it to now, to your daily experience right now? So, that being said, you wake up in the morning and you need to make breakfast for everyone. Okay, that's cool. First of all, is there a way we can make this more fun? Is what I want to know. Pretend, let me see, pretend like somebody that you've been looking forward to visiting with randomly shows up for a visit. Have you ever gotten a phone call where they're on the phone, they're like, hey, like, I'm gonna pop by, and you weren't expecting them to come, and you were feeling kind of low or tired, but they call you and they're saying like, hey, I'm on the way. You suddenly burst with like excitement, right? And you start cleaning up the house and you start turning on the music because that person makes that emotion come out of you. It evokes happiness and energetic feelings when that person calls you or when you know that they're coming over, right? I'm here to tell you that if you're able to turn on a switch just like that for somebody that's coming over to hang out, you can do the same thing for yourself, which is freaking cool to me. So, how can we make your daily tasks fun? Okay, for an example, what would I do? I would turn on some fun music, that's for sure. I love EDM personally. I have glowy lights in my house. And then also, what makes me feel good? Looking at the ocean, seeing a river creek go through some trees in a forest. So I put that on my TV, and I've got the music on, I've got the glowy lights on. Instant boost because I've changed my environment. So my daily tasks have now become a freaking dance party. Why is that? Because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel joyful. So that's one way of changing what you're experiencing on the daily into something more joyful. You see how just sprinkling in and adding a few things into your daily is going to change a little bit of what you experience on the daily. What else? I'm thinking about vacuuming or sweeping the house. You could put on some high heels. Why? Why would you? Why would I do that, Vanessa? Because it's hilarious. Looking at a hot mom wearing high heels while she's vacuuming or sweeping. Yes, please. Just trotting around your house while you're vacuuming and things like that. Like, yes, please. Like, uh, put on some salsa and just pretend like this is your show. That is your runway. It's all about your mindset, how you view things. This has now become something hilarious, and at first you might feel a little silly, and maybe you do look silly, and I think that's great. Why is that? Because that makes me laugh, that makes me smile, and that brings about what? More joy. More joy. You can invite others over and say, hey, we're going to have a fashion show. Hey, what's something outside of the box? What? Just think about something that's outside of the box and incorporate them in it and just see how things go. It's all about experimenting, and it's different for everyone. You can incorporate different things, but what I'm just trying to say is how important it is to incorporate joy into your daily life. If you feel like you're stuck with the daily errands, the daily chores, and things like that, there's things that we can add in because it's going to make you feel light and energetic, and then you'll be excited to wake up the next day. You won't feel like you want to sleep half of your day away because you just feel exhausted because you haven't been sleeping and things like that. The more that you're able to move your body around and get silly and get light and playful, maybe your sleep will get better too. Just saying, those are things that we can incorporate.